And if you look really close, almost every other plant has like a honeybee on it. Come on guys, let's go get some range cubes. What's going on guys? I feel like it's been a little while since our last video. I've been working on this channel, been interviewing other bison producers and doing a lot of different other things, but it's been a little while since you guys have followed along on our ranch. So we've got a few things we're gonna try to get done today. This tractor, the hydraulics are messing up on me. So we need to go to town, get some parts and get this fixed and then get these hay bales moved. So this seal right here keeps blowing out every time we try to pick up a bale, and it's just too much pressure on this pump. So I put this hose on here, and then we have this old 1970s ammo can, and we're going to pipe that into this ammo can. That way we have a reservoir for our fluid, and this seal has a lot less pressure on it. I've got some hydraulic fittings that I'm going to take, and I'm going to drill a hole in this, and I'm going to put through there. Found this ammo can that I had laying around outside. I was actually going to weld up a box for this hydraulic, but found this and I thought this is actually perfect. This is going to save me a lot of time. So got this cleaned up. Let's put this on here and get these hydraulics going. Well, we've got all the bales set in place finally, so we got them all set up here. We've got this one that's a little crooked, but I think I'll leave it like that till this winter. I'll just pick it up, one of the first ones. This is really good hay. This is hay that a buddy of mine baled for me. It's actually prairie hay. It's got a lot of blue stem in it, big blue stem, little blue stem, and the bison will love. Really nutritious, really high in protein. It's got a lot of stuff that it's gonna be really good for them. So I'm excited about this. We've got 15 bales here. I think this will be enough for the winter. If it's not enough, we've got a whole front field up there that I've got a fence, and it's got plenty of grass, a lot of prairie grass up there, big blue stem, little blue stem, like what this is. We'll be able to fence that off and be able to give them plenty of grass. So between this, the field up front, they should be good for this winter. I am excited and ready for the snow to fall. It's been a little while since I've done a walkthrough on this fence, so I think I'm gonna walk through it and make sure everything is good, nothing's grounding out on it. Probably not catching it on camera, but there's so much Teresa lespedeza out here, and it's all blooming right now. It sounds like a beehive, and if you look really close, almost every other plant has like a honeybee on it, which is really cool. At least somebody's getting some use out of this horrible plant. It's almost fall and I'm still finding bison hair around. I think this is from black feather. She's been shedding still recently. Still matted and thick though. There are so many weeds in this field right here. It is full of this Teresa lespedeza, which the bison won't eat. but it actually does have a fair amount of grass underneath the Teresa lespedeza. The bison kind of have to poke around for it, but it's there. So if you notice this field here, we have a fair amount of weeds in it. That field there is just almost solid weeds. The bison have eaten it down pretty heavily, and basically the biggest reason for that is because I had them in this field here when I first let them out, and they just took all the grass down to the nub. I opened it up to this field, which had a lot more recovery time, and that caused this field to have kind of a stockpile that they haven't really been able to catch up on, which is what I like to see. But that being said, this field is just, I mean, the grass is just decimated. Right here you can see is dirt. That's just where I feed them a lot of the times, but the rest of it is just Teresa lespedeza, and then all my grass has just gotten eaten down to a nub. If it's not intermixed with the Teresa lespedeza, you can see like some grass in here, which is good, mixed in with the Teresa lespedeza, but they tend kind of not to go into it. I think the Teresa is a little bit bitter. I think that's why. So anyway, the plan is we're going to try to open up some more pasture to them this fall or winter up front, which has a lot of that big blue stem and little blue stem like what you see there. But I've just got to get time to do it. We've been so busy this summer. I thought we were going to have it done this spring, but man, it just has not happened, unfortunately. So we've got great grass up there, and we're going to try to open that up to them. But I think we've got enough grass up here for the fall and into winter. We'll see. I don't really want to start feeding them hay early, but if I have to, I will. But I don't think we're that bad of shape as of now. Basically, we're going to have just a lot of recovery to do on both of these fields, and hopefully we can get it back into shape in the next year or two. But we've got plenty of ground to go forward if it takes a year or two for this to get back into shape where it needs to be. You know, we've been really blessed this summer. We've actually had a decent amount of rain. I know a lot of people have gone through droughts. Dusty with Cross Timbers Bison, he's dealing with a drought right now, but we've been pretty good. I mean, it hasn't been crazy rain summer, I wouldn't say, but it's been enough moisture to keep us going. More bison here. It looks like a dead animal in the field. That is definitely from Black Feather. That is some dark hair right there. Well, that's such a severe angle. That's busted that insulator, but unfortunately I don't have another one, so I will have to come back and get that fixed. This field is in sorry shape, that's for sure. A lot of weeds, not a whole lot of grass. It's wet enough that it's still running out of our neighbor's pond here. Yeah, like I said, we've been blessed. I thought water was going to be a problem this summer, but it has not, and we are fortunate. But what that means is, you know, a drought will come. It just might not be today, and so you always want to get ready for when the drought does come, and so you want to stockpile away funds and material for when that drought does hit. If you guys want some range cubes, I'll give you some. You gotta follow me though. Come on guys, let's go get some range cubes. They know what that means. Come on guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, coyote. I don't have anything in my hand, so they are reluctant, following me, but reluctant. It's either strong wind or Red Prairie, who is still following. Come on, guys. There goes Coyote. It's funny, when they follow you, it's always kind of halfway in between a walk and kind of a trot. But when they're like right on the verge of a trot, especially Coyote, he'll kind of sit there and kind of move his head around, kind of like he wants to trot, but he doesn't want to at the same time. Come on, Coyote. They'd move faster if they saw the feed. Lazy afternoon. That's all they want to be, is lazy. I gave them some medicated range cubes yesterday, so this bucket is just full of molasses. I put some molasses in there to get them to eat it a little bit better. They just gobbled it up like crazy. There you go. You can run in. Come on, buddy. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. You don't want to get close, that's okay. She'll get close though, won't you? About to eat my finger off. I'll tell you what, never gets old whenever they come in to feed, or whenever I'm able to see them out in the field. Always love being around them. It's the hog. You know, I had one of the bison on my last herd. She looked like Strong Wind right here, but she did not have the temperament that Strong Wind has. Strong Wind is just completely docile. She's really, really good temperament. The one I had, she just wanted to fight and kill anything that came around her path. She was a beautiful animal, and I think Peter Cole actually still has her. She's a really, really good animal, but she was feisty. Give some to Little River over here. She's always left out. Some of you guys have asked, you know, do they have a pecking order? They absolutely have a pecking order. It kind of goes, you know, the boss man, Coyote, he's the top dog. And then I thought Strong Wind right here, I thought she was going to be the lead cow, but she's actually not. It's actually Red Prairie, wherever she's at. I think she's right here. Between those two, Strong Wind and Red Prairie, those are the lead cows. This is Strong Wind, and she's gotten friendly too. Red Prairie and Strong Wind are kind of the lead cows. I would say Red Prairie is more than Strong Wind. And then second from that, I would say, is Black Feather back in the back. And then White Feather beside her. And then Little River. She is the low man on the totem pole, unfortunately. She's a good animal. She's just a little bit smaller. I don't think it's because she's a worse animal genetically or anything like that. I think she's actually younger than the rest of them. But being smaller and being younger, that's just going to put her on the low man on the totem pole, unfortunately. been a little while since we did a video like this, kind of showing you guys some updates on the ranch, and kind of miss it. If you guys want content like this, leave a comment down below. Tell me what kind of content you guys want to see out of this channel. One of the things I've been doing a whole lot lately is doing interviews of different bison producers, and those are a blast to do. They take a lot of time though, a lot of traveling, a lot of edit work. But one of the things that's really kind of hard is it pulls me away from my ranch. So those are a little difficult to do, but I enjoy doing them too. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing and following the journey of these guys. Appreciate you guys' support. My name is Noah Gordon. We are Broken Arrow Bison, and we will see you next time.